My name is Troy Wood. I am 52 years old. I'm self-employed, and I've been associated with Brian for almost 3 years. When I first met Brian, I was observing him on Facebook, and I did so for probably a year before I actually reached out and made contact with him. But the one thing that made me make contact with him was he was talking about physical fitness and diet dairy program. What he said that made sense to me, that really resonated, was 80% of people's physical condition is their diet, not the gym, not exercise. That's a small percentage of it, but it was what you're putting in your body is more important than, is just as important as what you do. So that's what opened the door for me and Brian to open up a communication. Once I reached out to him, I explained to him that I had a short 5-minute conversation with him. And in that conversation, he asked me if I was open-minded to hearing some feedback. I said, yes. I said, uh-huh. He goes, excuse me? I go, yes. So it's very important to use the right wording with Brian. From that beginning, I did his first programs, which was the Emotional Breakthrough Series and the Body Language. And he requires all of his members to do that. And as you could tell, as I'm talking, I'm using and stuttering, and he'll explain all of that in his in the process. From there, I became a veteran to his group. After a while of being a part of his group, I became a veteran. And some of the issues I was facing whenever I come here, like I said, I came here because of physical fitness issues, but I realized quickly that was not the issues that was not my biggest issues. Some of my biggest issues was communication and understanding myself. Once Brian did the Emotional Breakthrough Series and the Body Language with me, I quickly realized some changes that I need to make in my life to be the best version of myself I could be. The biggest takeaway after all of this, Brian has given me, was to forgive myself for my past life. I should have started out by telling you guys I've lived a very colorful life and done everything under the sun, right and wrong. But once I discovered forgiveness, that was the biggest breakthrough for me. But along the way, there's been a lot of aha moments. Brian puts out a lot of good information that he gathers, and he's a very, very dedicated individual to what he does. Not only has he helped me, but several members of my family I've introduced him to, and he's helped them also. So I have been very successful with knowing Brian. I have become a better version of myself today than I was 3 years ago. And I would just like to thank him for his dedication, perseverance, and commitment that he has shown me personally.